So I'm going live. Yeah, let's talk about recent events. So this is a place in the community where we can discuss the forbidden topics. Um, so I think what happened, I literally just came back from work, from 10:30 and just got home. But I stumbled, and I stress stumbled because I, I literally just glimpsed at Ed's stream, and I did see Tommy go on. And Broken Clock is right twice a day, and he's in the absolute rate. Um, he's so Edward answered that he doesn't know if the government took your laptop. I remember in college, and I'm not gonna lie about this. Like, I remember in college when I my laptop fell off my bed, and I thought it was just okay. And then I opened up the screen next morning, and I almost cried because my screen was smashed. And I remember that today. I was 18 then. Because I was like, a broke college kid, I wouldn't be able to replace a laptop that quick. So you don't remember the police taking? How do you not remember the police taking your laptop? So, I mean, at a certain point, you know, like my thing is like if you're on that side, you're just full of shit. I have no respect for that side. Locksmith is scum. Uh, you know, all the entire side are just scum. Um, and something I heard this guy Jonathan said is he's basically alluding, which I did take screenshots, that he's saying anyone can be a suspect in a child porn case, and now he said that I'm gonna be a suspect because he's gonna, I guess, deliberately false report just to make a point. Now, I don't think that the point will really work because I don't think that you can just make up that someone has CP just to make a point and then just have the police break down your door. So if anything, I think it'll just prove him wrong. But I did get that screen recorded. But that's actually what it's like. Some of the things like Jonathan's been saying is very suspect as well. I'm kind of looking at him side-eyed. Yeah, and it's like I won't ever be. I said, bring it on. Like I said, bring it the fuck on. Like But I will say at the same note as like I mean I will document that people like specific people are if they do intend to make a false report. I will document that. I mean that would be just me doing my due diligence. Why would I not do that? Um and yeah, like I won't be a suspect in any case because I there's no probable cause. And sending an anonymous tip is not enough to have probable cause. So, you know, and it's like it's very weird that it's a retaliation for questioning and being rightfully concerned. And someone, I think Jonathan asked, like, what would you do if I was in Ed's shoes and I was a suspect? Like, what would you do if it was you? Um, I mean, at the very least, at the absolute least, you would have the absolute right to throw the fucking book at me. Like all the shit I talk, all the stuff like I talk about like holding people accountable, you would have every right to, you know, hold that against me if I was in its shoes. You would have every right. If I was a third person, I would be on that topic all day, just like Ed. So I don't understand saying that, oh, like because if it was me, it would be different. Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. But there's a reason why I'm not going to be in his shoes. Wait, am I back? Okay, hold on. Is my audio back? Okay. Yeah, and Ed does have me blocked. I think he also blocked my fireside, but not questioning that. Like Tommy's in the absolute right to question Ed and say that like you don't remember the police taking your laptop. I would remember every single day. I would be able to count the days that they had my laptop if I was in Ed's shoes. Um yeah, so here we actually can talk about it. Um I think Ed just kind of knows like he can probably handle Tommy even if he's in the wrong, but like there's a reason why I'm blocked. There's a very good reason. No, and my original envy cap is blocked. Um cuz I that's actually why I went on Fireside. That's why I'm here. I agree. 100%. And this is one of the people that are on his side. It's like, yeah, if I was in his shoe, you would totally have the right to hold me accountable to that. Like to not even question that? Are you fucking kidding me? Like I wouldn't even agree with that. Like what? And there's no good reason for. And here's the thing: anyone saying like the argument, if if uh if he got charged, he would have got charged by now. That's just not how it works. If it's open, it's open. Like cases take a long time. Just period. The end. If anything, that's going to be a factor. It's going to be. I would want to know what the crime rate is where he's at because it could be all the cases could be slow. Um, but you know that just it literally means nothing. If the argument the argument is absolutely ridiculous, saying that he just would have been charging that right now. That's an argument out of your ass. That's nonsense. I agree. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, anyone backing Ed, like I don't really have like much empathy for. That's disgusting. And obviously, I don't back Tommy, but I don't also back Ed because I can be objective on principle. Oh yeah, I forgot to share the link. What am I doing? Not sharing the link. Um. Oh, actually, I forgot to do an important thing. So I actually shouldn't be doing a stream. I just realized the thing that I should be doing. Okay, I'm gonna make this like a wicked short stream. I'm gonna probably end it at 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go live for a long time after. Well, actually, a little because I have work at 10. Um, but yeah. But now it's what's coming out is he's saying he doesn't remember. Like I think we should just keep pressing him on it. Like I would kind of argue like maybe we shouldn't like hurt the case or whatever. But I think he's just making himself look worse and worse and worse as this goes on. But I'm gonna end the stream at 20 minutes, but it's not. It's like at 10 minutes, so we're gonna try to make it count. Um, I by no means just can't continue the stream for a long time, but I will. I will make this. I will go back to it. There's actually something really important I forgot to do, and I just realized I forgot. Um, yeah, yeah. I will. I will. I will. Once I do the very important thing they need to do, I'll go right back to. I'll go back to live. Well, we'll go live again. This live will end. in 10 minutes. Yeah, but again, like this is just another thing that's uncovered is he doesn't know his answer to did the police take your laptop? He doesn't know. Yeah, like I would say like it's possible he could be innocent. It's possible he could be guilty. Like the way I look at it is it could go either way, but it's kind of like the way he's responded to the situation. Again, purely speculation. It has just made him look worse and worse, but I would entertain both possibilities, but it's looking worse and worse for him every day. Gather some more thoughts and go live late night. Yeah. I'm trying to be uncharacteristically optimistic. Yeah. Actually, I did twist in chat. What's up? What about Sherry's allegation against Tommy JFK? That was a big slander lie. I made up a story. Well, again, it's kind of like, to be honest, um, like not like taking into account like an incomplete allegation like that goes against everything I stand for. But at the same time, it's like the main kind of source is Ed. Any kind of, if anything, I'll just kind of argue taints that situation for me. So I don't know. I don't know where to go with it now. And it's kind of like that was a big one. That was like the thing where I tend to prance around my public denouncements. Ed's tainted everything. Yep. The immunity is imploding. And it's just gross. Like I went on Locksmiths and like man, they have like no print. They're just like shells of even who they were. Like they don't even have like their like free speech thing. They just stand for nothing. Like I can't think of like who I have more disrespect for, lack of respect for, than them. Other than like maybe predators themselves. Blows my mind that they pull up and show Tommy's record with no issue, but all of a sudden Ed's is put into question. Here's actually an important thing to think about. This is kind of like kind of where I'm gonna just leave it off. The point I'm gonna make, is here's what we know. Ed knew that the police raided a house that he was, I guess, at. I mean, like wink, wink. I think he lived. I think there's like a 99%. I kind of heard through the grapevine that he was living with his brother. So I mean, I can't really prove that, but it's like you wouldn't just be a suspect if you were there. But also, I kind of heard that he was living with his brother, but that's not proof. But you know, so I'm not gonna go by that. But um, it's like he was it's like he knew in what 2019 2020 that the police broke down the door of a house he was in, kind of lived in, I think. My speculation. Um, this entire time, like in 2019, 2020, that's like 3 years. Like 3 years. And he knew this entire time that that he was like, I mean, it's like all the things he would talk about publicly or even privately, I knew Ed as a friend, like he never mentioned it once, like nothing about it, like not once. I find that strange. I would say, yeah, the police broke down my brother's house and the door of my brother's house, and they were looking for child porn. Like, no, really, like nothing, no mention of it, none. That's suspicious. Not knowing if they still have your laptops, that's suspicious. Them still having your devices, that's suspicious. I can't think of it's like, but I kind of made a comment in the panel channel saying, I think I was on break when I made it. I said, like, imagine going through, all that time, right? And your main role is in the predator catcher community is you gather info, you dig up info about predators for the predator catchers. That's what you do. And then along the way, you start digging up info of a predator catcher you don't like, you know, like very hard. Like even going to the brother of them. It's just like digging as hard as you can, right? It's your prerogative. I mean, I did that on Rami, right? I mean, I did it. I mean, I'm not necessarily going against that. I did it. Did I not do that about did I not do that? Did I not look into Rami? I did. I did the same thing. But he had this going on. He knew about this entire time and didn't once mention it publicly to anyone or to even talk about it. That's strange. And still having the police take, at the very least, your phone or maybe your laptop, and then not even knowing, like, the question really is why would they suspect child porn? Like maybe now I could see someone like, oh, maybe someone just set him up. Like maybe someone just set him up. Like, why wouldn't they just go to, if Ed's not living with his brother, why wouldn't they just go to his house? What would his brother have to do with it if his brother's not a pedo, right? I guess if he's not living with his brother, right? See what I mean? Like, just add it up. So, and then let's go back to the assumption that, let's say he's living with his brother, um, shit, I'm forgetting my point. But I think, okay, so I'll just kind of end it off like with this point is, it's like, I could see right now them digging up info on Ed because, he went after Tommy and maybe Tommy's people. It could have been a setup, but this was from 2 to 3 years ago. This isn't like a recent thing. It was just uncovered now that he was under investigation, but that raid happened 2 or 3 years ago. So if it's like someone went to set him up, why would they go to his brother's house and not his house? So it kind of like, it would be his house, right? But then why would it be 2 or 3 years ago? Like, really? Someone's going to do all that work is just, I guess, like, give an anonymous tip, right? But then all the more info that would have to come with that to warrant the police breaking down your door for looking for CP. I mean, like, all to set him up 3 years ago? All that to set him up 3 years ago. Who's trying to do that? He's not even a predator catcher. So it's not a predator. I mean, the predator's going to be mad at the predator catcher. They wouldn't know. Like, the guy, he actually helped me on the catch, the guy I caught at Five Guys. in the Five Guys parking lot. He just saw me. He didn't see the. He didn't see. He didn't know Ed. He didn't know the other person helping and on the catch. He didn't see them. So he was basically out of. He was not a target. Is someone really going to argue that Ed was a target 2 to 3 years ago? What's the argument for that? Like, as much of a target that would warrant the police actually going through where the police broke down your door. And even if that's true, he wouldn't mention like, yo, I've been set up like this crazy thing. He just knew to just not say anything this entire time. Yet, I mean, from what I could hear, he kind of said like, oh, I'm gonna put my name out there. I'm gonna put everything out there, everything but this. So yeah, I'm just putting it all out there. Yeah, I mean, if there's another channel, I literally should not have. Like, it was like the dumbest thing to make a stream right now. Like, where I actually I have something important to do. So I'm gonna probably go back live. I literally forgot something very important I was supposed to do. Um, so I don't know why I went live, um, but yeah, I'm gonna kind of pause this, but well, not pause it. I'm gonna end the stream, but I might go back to going live. But yeah, just some thoughts on the matter.